I just redefined what a stretch can be. Oh, my whole body is on fire.
It's becoming like a goo, you know, like a bunch of religious ceremonies that people
like Mike Myers, the love guru.
Yeah. Shit movie.
Slap myself.
I think it won the Vazzy for worst movie.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think Mike Myers might have won as well.
Might have won for worst actor? I don't know if he did.
What year was that? 2000.
Like 2005, 6?
So I was thinking 2005.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, welcome back guys to Danganronpa. We gotta figure out why the doll must be moved from the equipment room to the repository. Do you have any proof that the doll was actually used?
Yeah, the blood on the wheels.
Oh, well.
Too fucking dude, lightweight. Lightweight.
Okay.
I feel like the Rock in a packing peanut shop. Lightweight, dude.
Yeah. Alright, we gotta kill Celeste.
You have it wrong.
Oh god, not this again.
You are a fool.
It's the most ridiculous part of the game.
What do you mean?
Like they just randomly throw in Step Revolution or whatever the hell Dance Dance Revolution, and it's so odd. Especially from my perspective, it's just so weird.
You think that this out of the weird things that we've seen so far, this
as far as like the mechanics of the game, very weird. Like it feels like they're just like trying to shove a game into a game, but that's not the point of this game.
There were several games in this. Okay, there we go.
This should prove it.
It's like little mini games within the game.
Which, you know, like
proof that the dolly moved.
I get that, but like Ace Attorney never did that.
Well, no.
Except for like that carnival game or whatever they did, right? It wasn't like one carnival game we played and the one circus case or whatever.
Carnival.
Yeah, like a circus game or something. We had to like hit some pins or something.
That never happened.
Some balloons or something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That never
Didn't we have
happened.
to uncover something by throwing something at balloons?
No, we had to. It was like we had to like they had to fucking dust for fingerprints and use luminol, and that's it.
Oh, I remember that, but I remember a carnival thing, circus thing.
Oh, it was like the jar. You had to build a jar.
They did that pretty inconsistently in that game.
Well, that was Vice in the Ashes, so they were doing new stuff with that.
Of course. Eli's playing Ace Attorney now.
Really?
Yeah. Yesterday he was like, start playing Ace Attorney. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah. What is? You like it?
Yeah, he really likes it.
Good.
It's on the. He's on the second case. He's like, I'm like, what case are you? He's like, it's like the one where the one lady lawyer gets killed, and then like. There's like that other girl he has to defend. I'm like, Mia? Mine? Her sister?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
Like he's more so remembering things than you.
Yeah.
My God, I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, man. I have the worst fucking memory. It's crazy,
I don't know
dude.
how you even like fucking remember to breathe and eat.
The older I get, the worse my memory gets.
It's like kind of a miracle.
I don't remember anything. I can't tell you anything. It's crazy. I can't tell you stories, really.
But you can tell me like what the fucking like Sixth Doctor and Doctor Who did, like his entire plot line.
Yeah, when it comes to media, like, you know, film and TV. Oh yeah, I know all that shit.
I guess.
Of course, you know, Sixth Doctor, of course, being
Tom.
It was like Peter Davidson.
Oh, Peter Davidson.
Yeah. No. Wait. No. Yes. No. Peter Davidson's the Fifth Doctor. The Sixth Doctor is Colin Baker.
Ah,
of course.
I was close. I said Tom Baker.
Tom Baker was the Fourth Doctor.
Oh, okay, I'm like,
that's right.
Am I thinking somebody else? No. Okay. All right.
First Doctor, William Hartnell. Second Doctor, Patrick Troughton.
Are you sure that's not David Bradley?
Well, it's David Bradley portrayed him, and the actually very good. A Journey Through Time and Space, I think was the name of it. Very good little TV movie, I have to say. David Bradley's wonderful in that. I'm serious.
I really like David Bradley.
David Bradley's awesome.
You son of a bitch. Fuck, I could probably do a good David Bradley impression. Like a fucking Wanda thing, like, Ned Stark, you were supposed to marry my wife, alright? But instead of marrying my wife, I'm gonna fucking kill you right here.
Your whole family. Your whole family.
Your whole family is fucking dead right here.
He was in a movie last year, right? He's been in something recently. He was good. He was like a
Guillermo's Pinocchio. He played
that's right. He's fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
Man, I love David Bradley.
Anyway, we gotta solve a better than that.
You know what? Speaking of Doctor Who, it comes back tonight.
Yeah, with David Tennant coming back.
Yeah, you seen Doctor Who?
No, I just know information because I'm into the British media.
Bro, you need to watch Doctor Who. That's my favorite show of all time.
I know, but there's like there's 60 years.
Oh no, you don't have to watch the old stuff.
I know.
You can just watch New Who.
So like, when it starts with David Tennant, I gotta watch that. The guy before David Tennant.
Some people would say, "Oh, skip 9." I'm not a skip 9 guy.
Okay.
But I would go. I go.
Look, man, I'm like in the middle of watching The Bear, and it's taking me like a month to watch the first season.
Bro, The Bear.
So like,
how do you not just zip right through that?
No, like I watched half of it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of it tomorrow. And I'm like,
oh no. Busy. Yeah, Doctor Who, it is kind of a beast.
Yeah.
But you got to skip Jodie Whittaker. She wasn't bad, but unfortunately her seasons are just absolutely god awful.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. But Doctor Who is the shit. I'm so excited for tonight.
8:30
Disney Plus.
We gotta solve a better than that now.
Okay.
Put on your headphones.
God, my ears hurt, man. I got a caffeine headache.
God, fucking. Where am I stocking cap, dude?
No, that's not gonna help. It's gonna give me. Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Stocking caps?
What?
The hell? Do you think I am?
Fucking a lunatic, like a townie, like fucking drug dealer. That's what you are.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly's
Oh God! What an insane bit of information!
On accident, as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah,
Foreman.
the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported,
can't bend over.
Become immediately obvious.
Too easy.
Oh. I look at how the body was moved, it'd be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it! What does he mean by that? What does he mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? We got the Robo Justice costume! Oh my God!
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp.
Shoot, wrong, can't do either of those things, can't bend over.
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Yep, can't bend over, can't do shit.
But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is
Can't bend over.
Oh, baby.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
I'd like to apologize to the viewers for just figuring out everything.
Being so good at the game.
Yeah, sorry that you couldn't enjoy this chapter, but that's what I do.
I don't think I realize anything.
Right.
As we know, and from there,
Yeah, the then loaded it on.
no, keep in mind.
Well, yeah, all you'd have to do is
Oops.
bend over.
No, it's wrong.
No, you fuck!
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, Do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Hot.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Whoa, dude, I can't even see my feet. I can't even fucking bend over. Wow, that's fucking stupid.
When you're
Hopefully
in
that
suit,
isn't
not
relevant.
only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off to move the body because...
You can't take it off by yourself.
Oh, there we go, got it.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know, I can't take off this suit by myself.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
You probably did.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? This is a while ago, so look at it.
That guy hit me.
What guy?
Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
That's further proof.
I decided to call him that just now, even though there's blueprints that literally call him Robo-Justice.
Fuck, dude, did I let that
Yeah,
slip?
that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover
I
something.
love Lemony Snicket.
Yeah, I was good. I need to watch that show.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow going up to the stairs!
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
What the fuck are you talking about? That was a rather intense scream. I saw him going up he went down the hallway further it disappeared. That's what happened. He went down the hallway. Ah, Hifumi's fucking dying. Oh shit, what a shame.
at that point we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor, to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body's gone!
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Ow, my leg.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening! The body's gone!
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation, and from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what! Oh god, what happened to Taka? Is he dead? Who is really dead? Okay, it's likely they got the copy of statement, if you remember that.
So, regarding
say that again, say it again?
I'm gonna have the copy of statement.
I
Okay.
wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really using that order?
So,
I don't think they were,
regarding
right? Because
Taka's death,
didn't they never
I
find
wonder
Hammer
if
3?
he died before Hifumi.
No,
or
Hammer
perhaps it
3
was
was
after?
next to
We
Hifumi's body.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
What the fuck?
Because of the
Jesus
numbering
Christ,
of the
man.
justice.
Whoa, I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You
I just did this. I just did
You
this.
see, you fucking pulling the cord. Oh, fuck!
I've been doing this the entire
You were pulling the cord.
time.
3.
Alright, can
We're
you hear?
good. Yes.
Alright, holy shit.
While Taka's death came from a
Okay,
swing
so
of
this,
Justice
so the
Hammer
Monokuma
4.
file number 3 state.
We're not doing. You'll have to copy a statement.
Just copy a statement.
Like we did last case. In the last case, you have to take a copy of one of the yellow text and throw it at the yellow text.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that's why I told you to remember that.
Yeah, I just forgot what the hell that meant.
Oh my god.
So, regarding Taka's
Alright,
death,
so
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
did Taka die before Hifumi or after?
We already know
I thought it was
what order
after.
they were
Well,
killed in.
okay, that's what it, no, after. Yeah.
What makes
Why
Okay,
you
that's
think?
what it said because well, we thought Hifumi died first, but then he was like still alive, and then he like uttered his final words while Taka was dead.
Killed with Justice Hammer 3.
He said,
So that means
hero. Oh wait, so he died last.
That clearly means that Taka was dead before Hifumi.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, what I would like you to do
regarding Taka's death,
is
I wonder if he
So tell me
died
which statement to
before
copy.
Hifumi.
yeah.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka
Order.
came last
Yep.
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
The numbering doesn't have anything to
It's
do
true
with
that
it.
Hifumi was killed with
The numbering of the
Justice
Justice
Hammer 3,
Hammers.
while Taka's death came from a swing of
That's why we're
Justice
saying
Hammer
that
4.
Taka died last because Taka was
It's
killed with number
obvious
4
Taka came
Right.
after.
and Hifumi died at 3.
Right.
So that's why we're thinking that Taka died last because
But he
died
didn't.
before.
But he didn't.
So what am I doing?
So I guess
regarding
the
Taka's
order.
death, I wonder if he
The order is.
So copy the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taka came last
And
like
then
because
shoot
of the
that
numbering
at
of the Justice.
the numbering. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
man.
Yeah, that one came to me quick. you
Yeah.
know, it's-
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, it is the fucking
Yep.
hangman. So,
right. His watch. Wristwatch.
oh my god, brilliant. S, W, A, H. See, I know how to spell this scratch.
Yeah,
Now I
right.
understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
What? He's looking at his watch, saying 10 o'clock.
so
That's
if
right.
it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, We're all safe.
Oh, he screamed! Oh, we gotta go back to find Hifumi! Oh, God!
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
It was gone for a minute. That's what I said. And then I'm like, whoa, that means the killer could have
his
done
body
it that
apparently
quickly.
disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What?
Talk to me.
How?
Talk to me. What you got?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Ow. Ow. Hey. Oh. Hey. What?
The dead body
Hey.
moved on its own?
Yeah.
Mac, wake up!
Get it. Yeah.
No!
Uh-huh.
Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Got it.
But I mean,
Got it.
we found his
Got it.
body. He was
Got it.
dead.
Got it.
Perhaps he
Got
was
it.
simply playing dead.
Oh.
That
What makes you think
Is it
that? Maybe the
possible?
fake blood packets?
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Who could possibly have thought about that?
Who did it? Oh. This motherfucker right here who doesn't remember basic shit but can totally crack very complex narratives.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
Shoot.
else's discovery.
Shoot on that.
Yup.
So what are you saying right now?
I'm saying, dude, they think Hifumi died at that time. He died first.
Yeah.
But we know Taka died at 6 o'clock.
Okay, so what is Celeste saying right now?
What's Celeste saying right now?
Yeah.
That we know Hifumi died at that moment because the announcement was made.
Okay, yeah. So why is that wrong?
Because Taka died first, because he died at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And we also found Hifumi.
So why was that announcement played?
Because Taka died.
Taka died much earlier.
Oh, right.
The announcement doesn't play when someone dies.
Oh, right. Why was it?
Why does it play?
Why does it play? I'll tell you why. Because Monokuma's in on it.
Why? Why does the announcement play altogether? Why does the announcement play? What?
They think he's dead.
Okay, what needs to happen for that announcement to play?
A murder.
Okay, a murder happens, but the announcement doesn't play when somebody dies. When does the announcement play?
When someone dies.
No, it doesn't play when somebody dies.
Oh, it plays when a murder's committed.
No, it doesn't. Those are the same thing, by the way. All right, when does the announcement play? Kind of defeats the purpose.
When they're dead. Wait, when the body's discovered.
Okay, when the body is discovered by how many people?
More than two.
3. I guess you're right
3.
about that.
Yeah.
When 3 people discover the body, that's when the body announcement is played.
Yeah.
Okay?
But
So
only
why-
Hina and Celeste found the body. No, they hear it, and then they find it. Right?
Makoto was there too. So Makoto, Celeste, and Hina were there.
Right.
All right?
Yes.
And then an announcement played. But was Hifumi dead?
No.
No. So
They
why-
just discovered a body.
That wasn't a body. It wasn't dead.
Yeah.
So that the announcement
So why
would
to
not
play? So why to play?
Why did it play?
Because they found Taka at the same time.
There you go. Jesus Christ. Dude. Oh my God.
Hifumi was dead, and you know
Christ.
that shortly you heard
I believe
about it,
it's-
Hifumi's dead, and that is real. Maybe the announcement
I believe it's this,
signal someone else's discovery.
and then I believe it's what's
Are you
this.
saying that when we first there's a chance you
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body of Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the announcement
missed.
was made. Are we really? Maybe
God
the announcement
damn
was
it, dude.
intended to signal
God
someone
damn
else's
it.
discovery.
God damn it. You know, pointing and clicking and stuff, that's
Are
hard, you
saying
know?
that when we first there's a
Yeah.
chance you
No. Hifumi
We're
was
both
dead,
doing
and you
really
know
tough
that shortly
things.
you heard the
Yes.
body of Hifumi's dead body had
There we go. Jesus.
No, it's wrong.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Was the body
When the fat
discovery
boy
announcement that
died
was
in
made
the
really
in the
intended
nurse's
for Hifumi?
office, he wasn't actually dead. What?
Of course
then
it
we'll-
was. The announcement played right after
Beautiful.
we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time it played is when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when?
When both bodies were rediscovered.
Oh!
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
been discovered!
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
What are you laughing about?
I figured the whole thing out.
You did?
Yeah.
You did?
I've already said it.
Oh, you did.
Meaning
Okay.
he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
No, it means you
That's
haven't
just part of
found him at all. Which means it
There's
wasn't the
one
same
other thing that
Hifumi.
leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone, and I'll show it to everybody in.
The next
Thank
episode,
you for watching this episode of Danganronpa. Make sure to like, subscribe, down below, 5 times, help, which is
every single day.
goodbye.
Bada bing, bada boom.